Hi kids, today we're going to talk a little bit about acid rain. Okay, what is acid rain and where does it come from? So what happens is there are two kinds of gases mainly that cause acid rain. The first gas is sulfur dioxide and the second gas is nitrogen dioxide. Sulfur dioxide comes mainly from the burning of fossil fuels. What is fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are things like petroleum, coal, and natural gas. What happens is when you burn these fossil fuels, the sulfur inside these fossil fuels also burn and release this gas, sulfur dioxide. Another gas that is released is nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide is released because the engines are very, very hot. And therefore, the gases in the air react to release nitrogen dioxide. So these two gases, nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide, are very, very light. What happens is they move upwards towards the atmosphere and dissolve in the clouds and dissolve in the rainwater. So what happens is our rainwater that comes down will become acidic. So remember, because these two gases are acidic gases, when they dissolve in rainwater, they cause the rain to also become acidic, and therefore we call this acid rain. Now, what you need to understand is this acid rain is not so corrosive that if you stand under the rain, you will get burned. What happens is this acid rain is only slightly acidic. But even being slightly acidic is not good because it causes the pH in the soil to become lower. It also causes the pH in water to become lower. So if the pH in water drops and the pH in soil drops, that could cause a lot of harm to plants and the aquatic animals living in the water. Other thing that happens is that this slightly acidic acid rain can cause corrosion, not only to buildings, but anything that contains limestone. Now, a lot of shells of the animals like snails, clams, all are made from limestone. So what happens is these poor animals will have shells that start to corrode. And of course, it causes the bacteria in the soil to also find it harder to break down the organic matter in the soil. All of this added together makes acid rain something that is really, really, really bad. Now, what can we do to reduce acid rain? So the first thing we have to do is we have to reduce the burning of fossil fuels. So basically it means try to take public transport, try to walk instead of drive, use more energy, eco-friendly energy, and most important, try to conserve the amount of energy you use, because every time you drive your car somewhere, every time you cook something that is not necessary, you are releasing gases that can cause acid rain. Another important factor is try to eat local food products. Food that is transported from other countries require a lot of fossil fuels to fuel the aeroplanes and ships that bring the food here. So if you eat local and support local food, it will reduce the amount of transport and therefore reduce the amount of fossil fuels required. So Remember, acid rain comes from two acidic gases, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. These acidic gases dissolve in the rain to cause acid rain. It causes the pH in soil and the pH in lakes to drop. It causes building to corrode and also causes animal shells to corrode. It also is harmful to the aquatic animals and plants and also could cause harm to all our plants. Bye kids!